Good morning. Happy Thursday. Thursday, yes. Been a little bit of an eventful morning for me, externally. So I'm finally able to woosah, breathe. First and foremost, thank you everyone who's commented and or subscribed. It means the world to me. For all those who have booked a reading, thank you so much. For those who would like to book a reading, please feel free to email me. My email's in the description box, but I also have Instagram, dsparktarot. So if you like to add me there, you can DM me. Well, if you don't want to do it via email, you can just DM me. I put little quirky stuff on there every now and then too. So, yeah. So waiting for my tea to cool off. I'm a tea drinker. Like a lot of water and I drink a lot of tea. So, we're about to enter this full moon eclipse in Leo. And it's been very interesting energy-wise. I've been feeling very I just have to let things go. Or, my energy is a little erratic right now. I feel very just about me right now. And that's okay. Okay? It's okay to feel solo dolo right now. Even if you are partnered up. It's okay to feel that way. So, that being said, let's get this reading started. Alright, I'm going to do these because they popped out. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Some of you are being very stubborn about a decision that you have to make, and I feel like it is because of an offer that was given to you. This could be a work offer, a love offer, or something that you are working on, and the offer has been extended to you to do more work, and you're really in your head about it. I need for you to have the strength to get past that. For some of you, this might have happened. You might have had a realization during the season of Leo. Excuse me. But a lot of you are just in your head about it. And I feel like you're victimizing yourself. Excuse me, you're torturing yourself and you're really not seeing the full picture, okay? The reason why I say this, we have the Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Strength card, okay? Now, some of you, though, are tired of being in fear because of the simple fact that you want to create and you want to build, but I feel like you still have work to do. Some of you, this might be your finances. Maybe you're fearful of an opportunity that, you really want to take and you want to create, but you're just not ready right now. I feel like some of you jumped the gun is what I'm getting. Yeah, some of you just really jumped the gun. And I feel like you should have took more time out to embrace that and to be of that. And I think that would have been important. Sorry, my roommate's watching a movie. So if you hear that, that's why. But yeah, I feel also that once you take the opportunity to discover yourself and understand yourself, then things will start to happen. I feel like some of this shift happened for a lot of you in the summer. I'm getting summer. If this is not happening, if it didn't happen, then it's probably going to happen in the summer. A lot of you are going to really start to see things shift in the summer, okay? Five of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Empress, the Hermit. Now, I feel like you're gonna end up making a decision, and I feel like you're going to just take a breather because things have been revealed to you, and then with that, I feel like you'll feel emotionally lighter. Yes, you can do this and you can go about this, but if you're not ready, you're not ready. Don't fool yourself, okay? Don't fool yourself at all. Some of you, I feel like just want to be alone right now. You're just really taking the time to follow what you feel. If this is not the case, some of you might be dealing with a breakup. Some of you might end it with someone this new full moon, this eclipse, because this eclipse is about endings. So some of you might end a relationship too. And I hate to say it, it's probably going to happen around the full moon. I'm getting this energy of somebody ending something, like a relationship. Someone's going to end a relationship. The reason why I said I have the World, the Four of Swords, the Moon card, and the Ace of Cups. Like, you want a new beginning, or this person wants a new beginning, but I feel like things, like, Spirit is going to show you that it's not the time right now, and you just need to take time for yourself and take a break. Like, this cycle is closing out, and this cycle had to close out. This cycle was it was a divine one, but I feel as if this chapter needs to close. This chapter needs to close, okay? Yeah. This chapter needs to close. Some of you might have been in a committed relationship with someone, and you tried your best to defend this relationship and to stand up to everything that was going on in the relationship, but either you or someone else left. And I feel like this was the, because I have the Death card here, and Scorpio energy. This is all about just shedding. This relationship, I think, was a learning lesson for some of you, and you needed to shed it in order to grow as a person and to really see someone for whom they really are. I feel like you let this person have a little bit too much leeway in the relationship, and you try to defend it like they were the ones that made the final say. You didn't have a final say in this, and you had to leave this behind. I feel like you or this person just realized, like, you know what, like, this is just not gonna work. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean because of, like, they're controlling or whatever. I just feel like you emotionally you're emotionally into this person, emotionally invested into this, and it's kind of like not seeing the full picture. And yeah. You got Hierophant and then the Death card. It's like, yeah, you're done. This is finality. Like, this is it. But if you are wanting something to move forward, you have to be honest in your truth. You have to be of truth. You have to cut through things. You have to realize that you can't worry about this anymore. You can't worry about this person. You can't worry about this relationship. You have to work on you, because I feel the minute that you start working on yourself, things that you've always wanted in your life it's going to start to bloom. It's going to start to flourish. And the universe is telling you that this is, for some people right now, this is a very, very, very spiritual journey. Like I stated yesterday, this is a 3 cycle. So this is mind, body, and spirit. Some of y'all need to work on yourselves before you can be with anybody else. And I feel like the spirit is telling you, yeah, you're going to be hurting right now. This might not be what you want. But they're here to tell you there's something specifically in your life that you really want to work on. And they're here to tell you, like, you're going to get that wish. If that's, your creative side, or if it's a new job, or if it's a new change of career. Even if it is starting a new relationship, not necessarily something that's like sexual or anything like that, but just maybe cultivating stronger relationships with people. Because I feel like that will help you in this time right now. Because I feel like there's a lot of erratic energy right now. A lot of erratic energy. A lot of me. Like I said, with the full moon coming in Leo, I've dated Leos. I don't have any in my chart. My dad's a Leo. And it's usually all about them. Okay? And I hate to say that, and so Leos can come for my neck. That's fine. I ain't got no edges. You can do what you need to do because I'm still going to be here. And also, too, with Leos, a lot of the times, especially with the full moon, people don't like seeing the truth. And this is going to be an eclipse of ugly truths. So if some of you are not living to your best or not doing your best and doing what you're supposed to do, this eclipse is going to show you bare ass. It's going to show you the fuck out, okay? Now, if you have that in your chart, I would say this would impact Leo. I have to find out like what other planet. I think is Leo Mars. I have to double check. I know Mars is Aries. But if I'm correct, Mars is Aries. Yeah. And whatever planet rules Leo, that energy is going to be heightened, I feel, during this full moon. So some of you might be a little argumentative. Some of you might not want to see the truth about a situation, and when it's exposed, you're not gonna deal with it well. I'm just being real. I don't know why I'm compelled to say that, but so yeah. Some of you might be taking on too much, and I feel like this full moon is going to be a breaking point for you. Something's going to happen to where it's going to be the breaking point. You're like, you know what? I need to just have solitude right now. I need to just do me. Okay? I do see better times ahead. Now, you will be recognized for your truths and will start to see and reap the benefits of that because you are living in your purpose and you've dealt with the heartache, you've dealt with the pain. Okay, I have the 6 of, let me go back to the one before. I had the 9 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and what card is this? Oh, 5 of Cups. So please, some of y'all stop crying, stop bitching. Like, just get your shit together. All right. 6 of Wands, the Sun, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords. Some of you are, like I said, you're still going to be dealing with the heartbreak. You're still going to be dealing with the pain, but you're going to be recognized for what you do and how you do it. And I feel this is a joyous time, you know? Very joyous, okay? Find balance right now. Like, don't, for some of you financially right now, you gotta find some balance. Don't rush into things. Don't jump into things financially. If that means even mean helping friends, helping family, and sometimes I don't even take this away because I just did this shit today. And because it's just a nurturer, I'm a nurturer. And then with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like that nurturing aspect. Like you want to help everybody, but I feel like you can't help everybody. Because I feel like this could be detrimental to you. You're going to take action anyways. You're going to do it anyways. You're just like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. But you have to find a balance. Like, if you do give, just be like, you know what, this is all I can give right now. If somebody's like, oh, I need like $500. You're like, you know what, I really can't do that right now. Even though you might have the money, I feel like something's going to come up where it's going to affect your finances. And you're like, yo, all I can give you right now, maybe the most I can give you is $150. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because you're trying to build your wealth. And, like, family is going to be involved in this. And you're going to take time and really start to research and trust your intuition on this. This is what I'm saying. Keep continuing to build. Family's going to be playing a big part in this financial aspect. Like, they're going to be really helpful in this. And they're going to really want you to move forward in regards to that. Because I have the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. You got a lot of Pentacles energy. Your family's going to be really helping you out with your foundation and really helping you to attain what it is that you desire out of life, okay? If that means them helping you financially, if that means you being like, hey, you know, I know you're struggling right now, but if you need to move back in, and I know some of us don't like doing that, but I feel like this, it's interesting because we're in the age of Aquarius, and Mother Nature right now and Mama is just not happy. So we might have to revert back to a lot of the quote unquote, I don't like saying traditional, but I would say this is what a lot of American homes do. You know, even if the child is out of college or whatever, the child doesn't leave until they're fully ready or they're married. And I know that's like very traditional in that sense, but you can't go into this world not fully prepared. Like, what the fuck? And with this country going on right now, like, young people are going out here graduating and still not prepared and ready for the world. They're struggling, trying to pay shit. Like, if families wanting to help, let them motherfucking help you. Only within reason. Okay? And family doesn't necessarily be blood family. It could be like a friend who's like fam. You know what I'm saying? Stop lying to yourself about your happiness, okay? I feel a lot of you are just not being truthful with where you are emotionally right now. And you're trying to play it cool, but the universe is telling you that there's going to be something that's going to help you to attain that and to not feel as bogged down or unhappy. All right? Now, there is a cycle that's going to play out, and I feel like it has a lot to do with the toxic energy that might be given and the toxic situation in itself. Now, with the Devil card, I feel this has a lot to do with this cycle that has been very vicious. For some of you also, too, I don't know if anybody realizes this. Number one, some people might now be going through their Saturn return. And I meant to point that out yesterday. And if you were born between, I think it's February of 88 to beginning of 89, I do believe, you were going through your Saturn return. So essentially those between like, sorry, I'm like blinking right now. Between the ages of like 29 to like 32, 31, 32. A lot of you are going through a Saturn return right now. And if you didn't learn your lesson in your 20s, it's going to hit you really hard this time around. But if you learned your lessons and you put in the work, you're going to be beneficial. And I feel like there's like this balance right now in regards to that. A lot of you haven't really learned your lessons, very obsessive behaviors, and the universe is here to teach you a lesson. You have to find duality in a lot of things right now in your life. You have to find the pros and the cons and figure out what's going to work for you and be more understanding and giving of your time. So I feel like a lot of you are very selfish, very unwavering in your toxicity and not fully realizing how harmful that is. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, because some of you are having some real moments right now, and this shit's coming in. Yeah. The Tower is telling me with the King of Wands that something in your life disrupted very quickly. I have a feeling it might be family. Or for some of you, this could be an emotional situation. Maybe you dealt with an unexpected breakup. And with this, you are really feeling vulnerable. You're really feeling vulnerable and really emotionally unstable. And that's okay. You have to understand the truth, because this is going to create conflict if you don't understand the truth. But know that this is going to take time, and you might hold back a little bit. Okay, because I have the Tower, the King of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. And then after that, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So, like I said, you got to get out of this. Some of you are just not wanting to, really, a lot of you are very stubborn right now, not wanting to see the truth. You just kind of doing whatever you want to do, being very bullheaded, and I'm going to tell you, universe is here to wake you up. So this is a wake-up call. I feel like this is a wake-up call reading for a lot of us right now. Now, some of us dealing with Saturn return and this full moon. Things are going to get very interesting. So, with that being said, if you'd like a more detailed reading, email me, message me. You know, I am on, like I said, I am on Instagram, and I do have YouTube here. So, yeah. Much love. Bye.